how's it going? My name's Al, and today we can wind down the week with a little bit of professional StarCraft 2. Two amazing players from around the world. First of all, from South Korea, we have Dark. His opponent, also known as The Wall, it is ShoWTimE. I want to say his name in German, but I don't know German, so I might be saying it wrong. But he's known as Demauer. So if I say that incorrectly and you do speak German, I apologize. I didn't do German in school or anything, and actually I don't even know any Germans. So, you know. But I do know that that is what it's called. Why? Because defensively, he's super solid. Today he's going to need it because Dark is a bit of a special Zerg player. I love watching Dark play. Dark is such a... Oh, he's got such a way with, you know, playing Zerg. He just kind of does things on his own time when he wants to. He plays the game so free-flowing. Very, very strong player. And he's been a strong player. He's been up there as one of the best Zerg players for a very long time. He has the occasional dip in form, but I think he's been doing pretty well for himself again lately. ShoWTimE generally plays a very normal, standard kind of Protoss, but very solid defensively. He's up there with the best Protosses in Europe. He's a really interesting player to play. Although I say that he's defensive, in recent times, you know, the last couple of months, he has done a bunch of games where he's been mixing it up a little bit, playing a little bit more aggressively and so forth. This game, I don't think so. It's going to be quite his normal style. He's going to focus on his mechanics, focus on his defensive playstyle. Dark using the first Overlord to have a sneaky little peek already at what's going on. Seems pretty normal. Stargate opener. I'm assuming that Dark's going to take his natural soon. He's still got a single drone left in gas. Well, he's going to take his third in the natural, not his natural. Yep. Bunch of Zerglings. 6 more Zerglings coming up. That's going to take him up to 8. Maybe gets a little bit aggressive with it. Ooh, turns 2. Ooh. I thought the Zerglings were going to try sneak in. Obviously, without Overlord speed, they wouldn't get too far. First depth pushed out. No. Trying to move across. My clicking on the minimap has been a little bit off. ShoWTimE just keeping an eye on what's going on. There's going to be a bunch of Zerglings moving across. Speed is going to be finishing up soon, which means there's nothing there. He's going to try sneak in. Oh. Alright, there's Zergling feed. Zergling feed? No, not Zergling feed. Adepts do not count as Zergling feed. Zergling speed. But, ShoWTimE's plugged his gap in the wall, so these Zerglings are not going to be able to get in. Oracle is out. Zerglings do spot it. Nice. That's a good little scout out by Dark. Following up with another gateway. So it's going to be a couple of Oracles. We'll see if the first one can get any damage done here. It's going to dive in now. Ooh, there's a ship there. Nice. Only one. There's a spore up. Yeah, only one and tickled the second one. Yeah. Solid games, early games so far by both players. Nothing too major happening. Oh no, this probe's having a bit of a moment there. Does finally find its way in. Third and fourth gas geysers busy being made for ShoWTimE. We'll have to see choice of tech for Dark. He's going lair. He's going lair without anything else. What trickery is planned in this mind of Dark? A bunch of Overlords as well. That can only mean aggression, right? Stasis Ward. Dark's reaction's pretty good, although still catches 3. Here comes a big Adept attack. No. Okay, so it's just a bunch more Zerglings. Nidus. Ooh. What are we going to do with the Nidus? Getting it at the back of the third base, which is in the natural. You know what I mean. That one. There's 3 oracles out now. 3 oracles can deal a lot of damage. There's a bunch of queens in the right position. Oh, that one almost goes down instantly. Is it just gonna be Zerg? It's a ton of Zerglings. Just gonna be a ton of Zerglings going into the Nidus, or maybe not. Maybe he uses the Nidus for the queens. But Zark, I can't talk today. Dark is gonna get aggressive. There's the Nidus where. Uh-oh. Where are the Zerglings going? Okay, so the Zergling's gonna come around here. This is a very aggressive attack coming in from Dark. He's gonna try to pick off these at depth. The Nidus comes up. The queens are out in the front. Second Nidus going into the natural. The Zerglings are keeping everything busy on this side, and they're starting to deal with the Stalkers while Dark is knocking down the front door of ShoWTimE. And there's Zerglings into the natural. The Oracles have come back to help defend, but this is a lot of trouble. More Nidus is coming up. Queens are starting to get onto the creep, which means they can transfuse. This is a deadly attack from Dark, and the queens are in the natural. There's a couple of Stalkers trying to rush back to help. More Niduses. GG. Dark, with a killer timing, takes game number 1. Alrighty, so that's the end of the first game. Dark, yeah, just being a little bit aggressive there. This is what I like about Dark, though. That is not a normal build. You don't often see that. You also don't often see what's happening right now, but we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, he just decides, what am I going to do now? I'm going to put down a Nidus, make a bunch of Zerglings, run the Zerglings into the third. Oh, the probe does see this. What is he going to do? Please don't lose the drone. Was he gonna put down a hatchery? Is he proxying a hatchery? Please do it anyway. Do it anyway, Dark. You know you want to. Nah, I don't think he is. If that probe didn't come across, I think he would have. Ah. Now, that being said, he's still getting a bunch of minerals up. He's got no... Do it! Do it! Oh, he's trying to. He does! Proxy hatchery from Dark. Nah, I don't suspect this is going to be doing too much. Zealot is on the way. 2 drones are being pulled. Is 2 enough? I think normally it's 4. 4 probes. Okay, there comes some backup. Now with the Zealot, it's just going to delay ShoWTimE's natural a little bit, but it shouldn't be too major. Now, this is Dark. He just does what he wants to. He's going to have to cancel this. The probes and the Zealot are going to be able to deal with that. But, yeah, that's a lot of lost mining time as well as a delayed Nexus, which is very nice for Dark. So he's going to be happy with that. Then he wants to take the gas. ShoWTimE is ready for him. Just having the probe there means that Dark cannot place the extractor onto that just called no the assimilator. And now the drone's just gonna stick around, have a look. Dark's also mining out these gold minerals to put his third over here. Yeah, this map is a weird one. I find this map very tricky because I think this is good, but then you've got 2 attack parts which are so far apart. I don't know, I find it quite hard to defend sometimes, so we'll have to see. ShoWTimE does actually see that those minerals are being harvested, so he's going to move these 2 around. Having those minerals open does obviously make the defense a lot easier, but if you're not keeping your eye, a big army can come through this choke and be pretty tricky to deal with. Ooh, there's no Zergling speed yet. This is the slowest fight you'll ever see. Dark does actually catch him, catches both units. Very nice. Zergling speed's almost done. The Stargate did go up for ShoWTimE, by the way. Yeah. Okay, so pretty standard otherwise. So after a little bit of an interesting start, things are gonna level out a little bit. I think Dark's gonna be a little bit more, you know, poking in and out as soon as his speed finishes. Are we gonna see a follow-up from this? First couple of oracles. Oh, well, first one is out, second one's coming up. Zergling speed finishes now. Dark's going to be just popping in and out, seeing if he can get something done. Ooh. Yeah. ShoWTimE already ready for it with the oracle in a good position. He's going for spore crawlers. He's playing it safe in that regard. Well, I say that. He's leaving the poor natural undefended. What about the natural, Dark? Why does the natural not deserve a spore? Because there's only one queen there. Evo chamber. It's a single Evo chamber. What is your tech of choice? Is he going to stick on Zerglings? Are we going to see another massive Zergling attack? Ooh. Okay, let's see if the oracle's going to get something done. There's a bunch more overlords, which indicates to me that Dark is planning on being a little bit aggressive again. 2 workers go down. Big round of drones, though. What are we going to do? It's +1 melee. I'm just sitting here and I'm trying to figure out, Dark, what is your plan? Twilight and the Forge coming up for ShoWTimE, so that's pretty standard. It's a Baneling nest. Okay. Please tell me we're going to see a Baneling bust. I have not seen one of those in a pro game in a very long time. And they're very fun. You make a bunch of Banelings to knock down the wall. And yeah, see what happens when your Zerglings get in. He's going to need to make a lot more Zerglings than what he has right now, though. It's good damage from ShoWTimE so far. 6 workers going down to these 2 oracles. That's nothing to sneeze at. Blink is the upgrade that is on the way. Dark is frantically replacing the drones that he's losing. Queen's also getting run around a little bit, up and down. Lair is on the way. I'm assuming Baneling speed is going to follow soon after. This is also not an approach that you normally see in this matchup. Very often in this matchup, the pros would go for roaches. It's not unheard of. It's not completely unheard of, but it is a little bit more interesting than your average game. A little bit different. Okay, so there comes the Roach Warren. So it's going to be Roach, Ling, Bane going into this Protoss army. I don't think the Zerglings can deal with this. Okay, so going to be a decent timing coming out of ShoWTimE here, but there's a ton of Zerglings behind this, and the Queens are moving forward to help defend. Yeah, this can be chased away quite comfortably. And then Dark is going to use the Queens to start spreading that creep a little bit further. Good positioning with the Stalkers there, helping, or using the Oracles to help them stay alive. Straight into +2. And 26 Lings behind this. Dark's gonna get aggressive once again. Oh, I like this. I would say copy Dark's builds, but don't, because his builds are very random. Infestation Pit. That gonna be for an early hive? Early adrenal, not adrenal glands, the Zergling attack speed buff. I forgot the name of the research now. As per the norm, I've hit an absolute blank when trying to think of the upgrades names. These things happen. 36 Zerglings on the way. +1 Carapace is coming up. 44. It's gonna be a massive Zergling attack. Roach speed also busy being made. This is a pretty decent sized army. I mean, there's a lot of Stalkers here for ShoWTimE. But if all of these, or at least a big chunk of these, become Banelings, that's going to be an army that can deal damage very quickly. Okay, we go straight into Hive. Oh. Charge is coming up for ShoWTimE. He's going to have to be ready for this. Dark's also going up to his 5th base. Sorry, I may be focusing more on Dark than I should do. Alright, there's a Protoss player in this game as well. Zergling's trying to get a wraparound on these Stalkers. A couple of good blinks, as well as a stasis ward. Baneling's going to get some connections. Nothing too major just yet. But this Protoss army is chased away. Bunch of roaches to follow up behind it and reinforcing with 50 more Zerglings. Baneling speed is now finished. That's going to help a lot. Banelings do hit hard against Stalkers, but Stalkers are a little bit more tanky than Marines, so it's not quite a one-shot. Yeah, Dark. I mean, ShoWTimE's keeping up in supply as well. Worker count's pretty good. Dark is ahead. Bunch more Banelings on the way. Yeah, it's straight into +3. And yeah, there's the Zergling attack. Gonna make these Zerglings cracklings, as they are affectionately called. Double Robo. I like the double Robo. Dark going for the second infestation pit. You know, the just in case that one goes down. Dark, what are we looking at? Why? That's obviously a massive... I wonder if he was trying to go ultras. That's not the right structure. Dark, please notice it. Unless there's a reason. I doubt. A double infestation pit is not really a thing. Like, at all. Nope, it finishes. Alright, you got 2 infestation pits. What now? I'm baffled. I wonder if he was trying to make an Ultra Cavern. Which would have been really fun. Now the Ultra Cavern is coming up. Oh, that would feel so bad. I would feel so bad if that was the case. I'm pretty sure that was the case. See, even guys like Dark, who are, you know, at the top of their game, they're at the top of StarCraft, they also make mistakes. Dark is now like, well, who needs ultras? Let's just go Banelings. And Banelings are not actually detonating on anything. They're just rolling around. But this is another aggressive attack. And there are Zerglings in the natural. There's a recall. That's not going to do much. You do see the Stalkers coming in here to the side to help defend Banelings. Okay, getting some hits. Not the biggest hits in the world. A lot of reinforcements coming with more Zerglings behind this. But this attack hasn't done that much. That's a lot of Zerglings. And there's some ultras on the way. Just 2 to start out with. They are getting the upgrades. +3. Melee is going to be finished pretty soon. These Zerglings, they're going to hit hard. And Immortals, they're not going to cut it against Zerglings. GG. Dark. Just flooding the Protoss opponent with units, with 2 very strong attacks, and this game having that very important double infestation chamber build. Very interesting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. Nice little chilled game, seeing Dark be Dark. And ShoWTimE didn't play bad, but unfortunately the aggression did kind of drown him out a little bit. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.